Yo, what is going on? I hope everybody's doing well. Happy good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever you're watching this. I'm gonna take you through a little 46G here. We got a brand new bumper, okay, and got a little repair here, and then blend. So I'll walk you through what we're doing while we're doing it, okay? Really hope that this video helps somebody out there. We're gonna use, I had a sprayer card that matches pretty well and it's good for a blend. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to spray that. And it's the lighter X20 variant for PPG and Virabase. So, let's do it. I always blow everything. All right, so I'm gonna get a cleaner. This is a water-based cleaner from PPG, One Choice stuff, and I'm gonna wash that bumper with it. It's summer now, it's extremely hot, so we don't really get that much static. So I haven't been using my static gun. In the summer, I don't think it makes a big difference. So I haven't really used it. So, but what I do is wash with water cleaner, and I'm still using, I don't think I'll ever go back to anything else. Still using my microfiber cloth to clean everything. But like I've mentioned in other videos, you have to make sure that you are getting the car in here clean, right? Because you want these microfibers to last you. I use them for, sometimes depending on the volume of cars that I do, I'll use one microfiber the whole week. So it's kind of cool. Saves the shop a lot of money on towels. Saves me time. And this never leaves lint. So what I do is, I always, with plastic bumpers, once I wash them with water, and then the microfiber cloth is damped, it's damp, right? So it's not wet, but it's damp. Then what I do is I just tack it with my motivated painted blowers and the microfiber cloth. And this is the way I do it. And because this is wet, it's not creating any static. So, don't know if you can see it in the camera, but this bumper's extremely clean. Doesn't have any static. And then what I do is I just go over, if I see any piece of lint, and I just brush it off like that with the damp microfiber cloth. And this has been working wonders for me, really. So I love it. If something works, you gotta keep doing it. That's the way I see it, always, right? And this might not work for everybody. And then also, remember, I'm not a PPG rep. Don't do anything I say or do. All I'm showing you is what works for me. We got a new one of these. Shout out to the can thing. The can thing lets you slip a can in there and go like that. This is our vending system, so I don't have to walk all the way to the back. And then also, I mean, this is where I get my clear coat, my toners, everything here. And I don't have to walk all the way to the back of the shop, and this is where everything gets stocked. And as soon as I punch it out, then it gets billed to Finish Master, and they bill us, and then they send it, and they refill it twice a week. So it's really nice. I never run out of stuff. I mean, I can't say never, never, ever, ever, but most of the times I don't run out of stuff. So we're using this 470 LV. This stuff works awesome. All you want to do is you want to mist it on, like if you're putting a really light coat of base, kind of like a control coat, I guess you could call it, that kind of control coat. And I always do a little bit of the inside, because you want everything, including the sealer, including the base, to completely wrap around this bumper, and then that way there'll be less chance of failure. Just like that. All right, let that flush off for a little bit. We're gonna start cleaning a car. I'm gonna start with same rag, but I'm gonna start with prime wash, which is a degreaser. So this is compared to Pre-Cleano or 900 if you're BSF, and this just gets rid of grease and other contaminants. And then what I'll do is I'll go over it with the water cleaner after. Now, if your rag is too wet, then what you can do is just grab another one and dry it with it. So what I'm noticing here is that because this is machine gray 46G, I need this to be literally next to perfection when it comes to sand scratches or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix some 490 with 494 so I can put a wet bed down, and then I'll make sure that because this color is so fine, there's a bigger chance of the very, very fine metallics to get caught into any tiny little scratch. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that you have a almost near perfect substrate. This was finished with 1000, but it looks like it's been finished with 1000 by hand. The machine, but then some spots by hand. So if I show you, let's see if I can show you some spots after I'm done wiping, where I think that it might be an issue. With this color, you don't want to take any chances. That's the truth. You don't want to take any chances with this color, because this color is not one to take any chances with. All right? So that's why I mean, at the end of the day, you should be paying this close attention to every single car that you paint. But you and I both know that sometimes we don't, okay? And that's very, very, very important. So I just noticed, I'll show you. Every painter struggle there that uses two hoses, how not to keep them from tangling. But I just see a little bit of sand scratches here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet bed the whole thing. But first I'm going to put sealer on that. I'm going to try not to cut the camera off too much. I'll be moving quick. And that way, for that bumper, I'm going to use 5 ounces. So we're using PPG and Envirobase, by the way, and I love this stuff. It's just awesome for me. So I'm not taking any risk again. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. This is just one of those Evercoat cups, split in half, turned upside down, sits perfectly on the PPS cup. Put that on there, then we're gonna go hit continue. So then, obviously we're using black sealer for this. So this is ECS67. I hope you're keeping up here, and I hope that this video is useful. Yeah, a little bit over there, okay. We recalculate, it's not a big deal. Hope you're keeping up with everything that's going on here. And I'm excited because this might turn out well or not, but you'll see it. I over reduced it just a little bit, not too much, just about 10 grams. So then we have really, really clean sealer. Okay, beautiful clean sealer. If there was any on the cap, on the lid of the sealer, now it's caught in the filter. We're still recording? Freaking hope so. Yeah, we are. Okay, caught in the filter there, and we don't have to worry about no stuff going through. All right, here we go. Okay, we want to make sure that even if you have to use your clear coat gun, this is not my clear coat gun, it's my Welcome. But this used to be my clear coat gun, now I use it for sealer. Even if you have to use your clear coat gun, I would suggest just using it, put on the sealer, because you want to put it on so smooth, okay? And that's why I over reduced it by a tiny little bit, because I want it to go on really, really, really smooth. I'm going to get all my edges first. And you want this to go on smoother than clear coat. You can put it on like clear coat. A little trick for you guys is you can don't pull the trigger all the way on your gun, but also move slower. So then you're misting it on, but you're misting it on in so slow that there will be barely any orange peel. So you're able to lay it down really smooth. That's what you're trying to do here with this sealer. Because this color shows absolutely everything. That's why you have to make sure. So this was 5 ounces. And we just have enough. I have my black Sparrow car there just to make sure that we have coverage and stuff, but See, so that looks really nice and smooth. If I have to, I'm going to denib it, but we'll see when it dries how it looks. I'm going to one of the things that drives me crazy is the hoses. We're going to blow some warm air at this so it can flash off nicely. Nicely. Wow, I just invented a word. So I can nicely. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this off. A little bit of thinners. I never put the sealer gun straight into the gun wash. Okay, and I have no contaminations issues whatsoever. Thank God. Also, if you're in Canada, send me an email to buy a case of these. You will not be disappointed. It cleans, water-based sealer, clear coat, primer, everything. It cleans everything like amazing. Especially the PPG sealer, which is hard to clean. Anyways, some water. So I've been using on every single color. I know most of you guys know that I used to leave all my colors inside, flip them upside down, but now we had a few cars come back with peeling because of PPG warranty. So now we're using the T493 with every single color. So we have the formula in here to put it on. I knew how much to put onto this one because I had already mixed it. And yeah, we've been using it with every single color, no exceptions, because we don't want any issues. So what that does, and you should talk to your PPG rep, okay? They'll answer better questions than I will, okay? So ask your PPG rep, okay? I don't know much about this. Ask your PPG rep. I am not a PPG rep, all right, everybody? Just need to tell you that because I need to tell you that. So your PPG reps are supposed to tell you about this product. What this product does is it catalyzes the base coat. So it's a hardener. So it'll make the base coat go hard. All right. Lost. What's the temperature? Look at the humidity. 80% humidity. Amazing. Is still recording? Yep. All right. I'm going to put a coat of base on this just to get it started. At 25 psi. And I'm going to go get the wet bed. It's going to be a long video, but I hope that you guys enjoy it. Somebody's got to learn something, including me. So 490, I usually do 2 to 1. A lot of people do 1 to 1, but I like to do 2 to 1. It's just me though. With T490, I'm gonna put in there T490. I gotta change that. And then I have a mix of T494 and 492. This is also 2 to 1, I believe. And also 5% of this. So just a splash. Again, ask your PPG rep. I am not a PPG rep. Okie dokie. I'm gonna use my clear gun to smash this on really nice and smooth. Pressure is gonna be up to probably 35 psi. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to blow it and tack it with the same cloth. So very important to keep everything clean. Also, when this is damp with water cleaner, it acts amazing as a tack cloth even after you paint it. Obviously not in this color. I'm going to try not to touch this color as much as I possibly can. Make sure everything's mixed in there. Spray this at 31 psi, and you want an even coat, a light but very even coat. Okay, just like a really light coat of clear coat, and you want to create a beautiful smooth substrate like a mattress for your bait to just land on and get comfortable and get smooth. Beautiful. You let that flash. Just like that. And I'll start putting base on this. I'm going to put one coat. See how it looks like. I put this color on around 25 psi, and I don't lower the pressure again. So I'll put my control coat at the same psi, because I want the spray to be very fine, so I don't drop the pressure down, because I want to keep that fine mist throughout the whole entire job and process. I've never done the quad process, and I've done about at least six Mazda 46G, and thank God that I haven't had any issues yet, and hopefully I never will. I guess if I continue to do what I've been doing, then we should be okay. Let me put this up here so I can get some of that airflow. So you can see now that it looks shiny, like a matte finish, and now all the scratches are gone because the wet bed has sunk into them, and that's what you want. That's what we're looking for here. And then this helps you see burn throughs as well. You can see a little burn through there. I'm gonna have to put some color on. Something going on there. Obviously burn through there. Repair there. Another burn through there. We got another burn through right here, little one. But you see how smooth that looks. That's what you want to see. You want this to go completely flat. Obviously no glue spots before you put the base coat on it. So this is not even tacky. So this is ready to go. I'm going to use my Welcome hot air here because it helps me dry the base so much quicker. Okay. I'm going to cover the whole entire trunk lid. I want everything to be the same, everything to be smooth. Beautiful. So what I'll do is, see, that's drying nice already. Okay, perfect. So one of the advantages of this color is that it is fine. So what happens is it's very easy to blend because it's so fine. So there's no metallics that stand up or anything like that. So I really like that about this color. There's a nib there that we're gonna have to sand. You don't get away with any nibs on this, especially on the base coat. The clear coat is okay, you can polish them. But this paint is so smooth that you have to get rid of everything. So we're gonna get a piece of 1000 and just sand it out. But it's gotta be really, really, really dry. So I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna dry this really well. And then I'll work on this one while that one's working on that one. You see? That blends up so nice. It's not even drying, it already looks almost perfect. That's I like that about this color. So I'm going to check for coverage here, and if I have good coverage, I'm going to go ahead and add T490. So I'm going to add this wet bed, I'll add it to the color, just to smoothen everything out even more. It's so humid, it's taking forever to dry. But it's getting there. Perfect. $100 is too coarse for that. There we go, 1000. See the little nib there? Very, very small, but it's gotta go. So you just slightly rub it. To flatten it out. And then use 1000 because I know that's gonna cover once I put the base coat down. This color is very tricky when it comes to the nibs. You can't have any nibs on the base coat or else they will show. Sorry I got you on the side here, but that's better. Better to fix it now. Takes a little longer, but saves you a bunch of time because you don't have to redo the bumper again. And I mean, this is obviously, I'm going crazy here, but I'd rather not paint this color again, to be honest. Just want to paint it, get it done properly, and make sure that it's done. No issues. So far so good. Just a few there. All right, awesome. So I got my damp cloth still, my microfiber damp cloth with a little bit of water cleaner. It's damp, it's not wet, okay? Very important. It's not wet, it's damp. And this helps us to get rid of all the fine dust. Okay? This might take a little bit of practice for some of you guys to get the hang of, but once you do, it's awesome. So that's that. Give it a quick blow. Make sure there's any stuff on it. Kind of brush it off a little, very gently. Good thing about the 490 is it helps the base dry better, so that you can actually do what I just did and actually sand it easier. This color, it's like you're always on edge. You're always on the edge because I like to put it on heavy enough that it's going to be smooth and not textured. But with that comes the risk of running the water base. So CPG water base can run. It is possible. I've done it. So anyways, that looks good. I'm going to do a quick check for coverage here by turning off the lights. I'm going to put this to dry. All right. Look at that. That's awesome. I love it. So, looks like I got good coverage. Okay, and the reason why I have good coverage is because I put that wet bed down. So now there's a division between the repair and the base coat. And it's that nice mattress, nice, that nice mattress in the middle. Okay, so then when you go put your base coat on, you're not fighting with the different stuff underneath it. You're just laying on top of that wet bed. And it gives for a beautiful finish. Now that I got coverage in one coat, which is amazing. Now what I'll do is I'll add that 490 into this gun. So, and I know that I got coverage on this bumper, so we're all good. Love it when a plan comes together. Not often enough, I guess. So this is what we'll do. It's not much paint in here. Just want to check this lid to make sure that there isn't too much residue there. Doesn't look like there is. So what I'll do now is I'll pour this. Not much in here. I'm just gonna add a little bit more, which I don't have. That's the cool thing about having this here. Just walk out of here, and 28 seconds later, got a new toner, and you're ready to go. I'm just gonna add as much as I think we need, because this won't hurt anything. Just make your life easier. And is it possible to do without doing all this? Yeah, but you know what? I like to stay on the safe side and do it this way. So I doubled the amount that I had on there with the 490. Put that there. Give this gun a quick rinse. And this is what I do all day, every day. I'm always at this speed. And when I'm filming, I have to kind of slow down. And I have to think about the way that I do things. Because most of the time it's just robotic. I know what I got to do. I know what has to be done. And I just go ahead and do it. So it's kind of good. Kind of good to be filming, because it forces me to pay attention more, really. Look how smooth that is. Love that. Okay. And make sure that nothing's gonna come through there. I'm gonna let the gun do the work with the blending, okay? 25 psi was 20. Yep. 25 psi. You know, it looks a little bit more blue, right? Because we have that T494 in there. So that helps us to get a smoother finish, because you can put it on heavier and with less texture. This helps so much when you want to get a smooth finish. Okay? And especially with this color, that's what you want. Let the gun do the blending. Just like that. You'll see how that looks like after it's flashed off. I'm gonna put another one like that here. Same, right? Same way you put it on there, put it on your sprayer cart. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna turn the blowers on up there and get some air movement in the whole booth. Be right back. Check it out. Everything is so smooth. I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my pressure at the same 23 to 25 psi, and quickly we're going to do control coat. You don't want it to look wet. You want it to be nice and dry. So move quickly. And what you also don't want is you don't want the metallic, you don't want to spray too far because you don't want the metallics to stand up. You want them to kind of just lay down. We're going to double control coat this. Okay? And that's it. So you saw how fast I was moving. We're going to let that flush off for about 10 minutes and then we'll be ready for clear. All right. This is well flashed off. I'm going to give it a quick blow. For this color, I got the pressure nice and high. I want this to be as smooth as possible. Judging by the way that this is spraying, this is probably like 35 psi. And that's what you want. So you can get a really smooth finish. So you see there's no sand filing for a few reasons. Because I used the wet bed, and also because this color is so fine that the metallics don't really stand up. They just lay down. Looking good, baby. Awesome. Set a timer for 10 minutes. I'm using EC530, but with the slow reducer, so the 98 reducer, because it's hot and it's very humid. So the 98 reducer, and I over reduced it a little bit by 10%. So we'll come back in 10 minutes. But look at that, already looking nice. You can go out that way if you want.
I don't want to go out. I want to get some fuse and
I hate it when I run out of clear. I hope I was recording back then. I guess you guys will know. But just in case I didn't, I already put a second coat on the car. Same pressure. So we can get a really smooth finish, what we want. Beautiful. All right. So, not bad at all. I'm happy with that. I'll take that all day long, baby. Beautiful. Check that out. Is it perfect? No, it's not. Because I painted it. Is it better than factory? Heck yeah. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. I love you. God bless you. And I hope that you learned something. This looks very clean. It's only a couple nips on the top that we're gonna have to do. Like that one. That one. That one and that one. And one little one up there. But love the way that looks. I'm super happy with it.